take my mind. Yes, you
Welcome to another episode, Change Smart Today. It's always a treat when the players and the playettes meet.
Church.
I'm one of your hosts, AJ.
Man, y'all know I'm Ralph, baby, and you are?
Vic.
Vic, man. So y'all good today?
Man,
We
I'm
good.
feeling good, bro.
Y'all look like y'all full of energy.
Yeah, full of energy,
Today's
man.
a good day.
Yeah?
Every day you wake up is a good day.
Anytime you get up above.
Yeah,
What
use
is it?
that AK.
What the dread say? Any day above ground is a good day.
Hello.
She said she didn't have to use the AK today.
I'm trying to tell you, I ain't have to pull it out. You
So
feel
today
me? So
was a
today was
good
a
day.
good day.
Got a triple double?
Yeah.
Man, listen, today's going to be a great episode today. We're going to talk about accountability. Y'all ready for
Yes,
that?
indeed. Yeah. we-
I
Accountability.
love it. I love it.
What does accountability means to you, Vic?
Ownership.
Ownership?
Ownership.
What about you, Al? What does accountability mean?
Man, for me, on my personal level, stop blaming people for my fuck-ups, for my mistakes.
Accountability.
What
Accountability.
about you?
Who, me?
Yeah.
Well, I've been taking accountability since I was in 7th grade for everything that goes on in my household. So whatever goes wrong is on me.
It's on me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And I
that's
got to
right.
find a way to fix it.
Wait a minute. I don't think I like the way that sounds.
No,
you
anything
say
that,
everything-
anything that goes wrong is on me. I got to find a way to fix it. Whatever my mom couldn't do, she
Okay.
fell short. I had to find a way to make it even.
Okay, I agree with that.
Now I'm married. Whatever goes wrong in the household,
It's
I
up
have to
you.
fix it.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
And I got to take responsibility. And
Yeah.
even if I'm right, I got to still apologize sometimes
Yeah.
to my wife.
I was just about to say that because, see, for me, accountability is like, I look at accountability as whatever goes wrong, not necessarily is my fault, but being able to take accountability in the situation. Like, well, if I would have done, or what did I do that contributed to, and then I take accountability in that manner. Like, okay, this the part I play.
Well, you get to have that choice because you're a woman, so you get to pick and choose
But not necessarily.
how you.
I'm a
pick your-
single mother.
Yeah, but you pick and choose, and you like, I don't like this part, but I'll take this part. It's my
Yeah.
fault. As a man, we don't have that choice. It's all our fault.
And I don't think it should be like that, but it is.
But
That's
it's
the dynamic.
but it is though. That's
Yeah.
what it is.
It's unfortunate, but sorry, guys.
Yeah, it's all good. It's part of being a man. You got to take accountability for
But I
the
can say
mess
at
up.
one point in time when I was younger, I didn't, man, that word, I did not want to hear accountability, man.
No,
Ain't
why
my
not?
fault.
I didn't want to hear it, because I was young, hard-headed. You get
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's like, I could recall, bro. You know what I'm saying? Just blaming people for my mistakes. You know what I'm saying?
But do you
Then-
think that that's possibly not just on you? Because, like you said, when you was young, I think that's like the younger mindset before
Yeah.
you mature enough to be like, wait, let me take accountability for this. Right?
I agree.
Well, no, I
Because
I didn't have that
because
problem.
peep this, bro. Because see, as I got older, right, when I was dating, younger girls or whatever. So all the girls.
No, when you were dating girls your age, when
My
you were
girls,
younger.
yeah, when I
you
was
were younger.
younger.
Yeah.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
trying to make sure.
Right.
People.
Yeah.
Not dating
When I was
younger
young-
girls, dating
No,
girls when you were younger.
Right, when I was
Yeah.
younger.
Yeah,
that was
I know,
my
that's
age.
why I had
Right.
that. I know.
The girls that were my age or whatever.
Right.
Like the good ones that I fucked over, like over the years, I apologize to them.
Yeah.
I did.
That's
man.
accountability.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? Because they didn't deserve that.
Right. But
And
you
these were
weren't.
good girls. These
Yeah.
were actually good girls. You know what I mean? And because of my
Immaturity.
yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I kind of fucked them over emotionally or whatever. So then one day something just resonated with me. Like a bell just rang.
Did you have your daughters at the time?
Yeah, I had my daughters at the
That's
time.
what
helps.
what
Right.
resonated
Right,
with you like
right,
that.
exactly.
I've
And
been-
I actually,
I've been
That
tripping.
helps.
right, exactly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I apologize to them,
Yeah.
man.
That's
And
a good- that's good.
And when I did that, man, I could feel like a load just being lifted off my shoulders by me doing that.
Yeah.
You know what
It
I'm saying?
does, though.
Right.
It
And I
does.
realized it takes you a long way. The
Yeah.
respect. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? By me apologizing to these women that I screwed over,
It's like a form of healing.
yeah, it's a form of healing, right? And the respect is there because they're like,
Yeah.
dang,
Thank
damn,
you.
thank you,
Yep.
thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't even expect that coming from you because
How you were.
how I were. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I take it real seriously now, man. With accountability.
Right.
I love that word.
Yeah,
Why you love it so much?
Because I feel like it's important.
it is.
I am like I be fucking up.
Yeah.
I do. And I'm not talking about just like relationships. I just mean generally, like, you again, every day we evolving, we growing, we realizing where we fucking up at, what I could have did better. So I know I be fucking up a lot. And so I like the word accountability because I I've learned how to take accountability.
Yeah.
Like I've learned how to be like in a situation. Yeah, I did this because, but I can still take accountability. Be like, girl, you know you was dead ass wrong. Like, even if you feel like you had a justified reason, you know you was wrong, and I can take accountability. And I feel like that helps me heal.
See the difference between a man and a woman. Like I said, you said, well, this is the reason. Like you guys always have a reason for your mess ups,
Yeah.
and then you guys will be like later on after the conversation is in
You
hand,
think about it.
y'all will be like, "Oh, I'm sorry," but y'all don't. I don't think it's made like accountability. I don't think it's in the woman's DNA to take accountability.
Is it a pride thing?
I think, but I do think it's in our. I mean, well, okay, so
You guys before you guys actually accept accountability. You guys give a lot of pushback.
well, of course, naturally.
That's what I'm
Excuses
saying.
too.
So it's not. Yes, what I'm
Yeah.
saying. That's what I'm saying. I don't
That's
think it's in a woman's DNA to actually accept accountability for certain things.
Maybe not.
Because the first thing you guys are going to do is run down a list of reasons why.
Yeah.
And
But I
deflect.
think for deflection, but I also think it's important because I feel like a lot of times we're misunderstood. So I feel like we're misunderstood a lot of
In
times.
what way?
Women, people categorize women, oh, they're emotional, they're this,
Women
they're
are
that.
emotional.
Right, but not to the extent where people try to use that as an excuse for different things.
Right.
So it's like you could say, "Oh my God, you being dramatic, you being emotional." That's offensive. So now my actions, I may need to take accountability for an action, but I want to let you know why this happened. So granted, men normally just take accountability. All right, yeah, I did it. I fucked up. Da 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 da. But a woman feel like they gotta explain. Like this is why.
But there's no need to explain why. It's just this is what happened.
That's a part of our
and
DNA
I
to explain
apologize.
to you. Like with Al, like you say, you had relationships where you messed up. So in those relationships, I'm pretty sure you're not the only one that messed up. I mean, it takes two.
No,
right?
see, no, that's not what he's saying. That's not what he was saying. He said he took advantage of the girls. He might have lied to them,
Right.
and led them
Right.
on. So
But-
it's not the same thing as. What,
is,
no, see,
though.
no. See, you trying to deflect it. That's not the same thing. You see what I mean?
Because I guess that's a woman's DNA. Because
It is, it
he's
is.
taking accountability, saying, "Okay,
It-
I screwed you over." Right?
But there's nothing wrong with. But I just wanted you to know that I'm not saying there's something wrong with that. It's just that I think it makes it easier for a man to understand a woman once you realize that's what you have to deal with.
Yeah.
Once
Yeah.
you're able to understand that,
I'm going to give you my why.
she's gonna give you a why. She's gonna give you a pushback before
Yep.
you can get
but
an
I still,
apology.
I will take accountability at some point.
Yes,
but I'm
yes.
going
But
to give you
before
my why.
before you get that apology, my brother.
But why not just take accountability without all of the pushback?
No, but that's not a woman's
Because- of
makeup.
course,
though.
because there's a why.
It's not a woman's makeup because they want to run down every single thing, the reason, what they
But
were
you
thinking that
also
day at
know,
that
like-
time and moment, how they felt.
Yes.
But if a guy does it,
No, but we're not built like
no.
that.
But I'm
though.
just saying, if a guy does it, it's World War III.
What do you mean?
I
Well,
don't
I'm
think
just
so.
saying, I think so. It's World War III.
For
I don't
me,
know.
I would want to
I'd be
know.
lying, say.
For
I'm
me,
just
I would
saying.
want to know.
All right,
Like,
for
I
example.
want you to take accountability for what you're doing, but tell me why you're doing it.
Okay.
That's how I operate. But I feel like because I do that. You get what I'm saying? Like, so I may fuck up. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna take accountability and say I fucked up. I'm gonna tell you why I fucked up. So if the shoe is on the other foot, I want you to tell me why. Because a lot of times, if we can get to an understanding, we'll be okay. Everything don't require, chaos.
Well, once a man takes accountability, he's gonna apologize and he's gonna tell you why
He's
he's,
gonna own it.
apologizing for it.
He's gonna own
but,
it.
But I'm just saying, like,
don't
like I
just
said-
say, yeah, I messed up.
No.
Why?
You're gonna break it down. We're gonna break it down as to why we
Yeah.
messed up. You know what I'm saying? But
But
accountability.
if you don't break it down, I feel like you're not taking accountability.
I
It's not.
think-
It's as a whole.
I think a lot of people in our community doesn't take accountability for
Heck
their
no.
actions. I think a lot of people in our community just okay with just living
Doing.
day-to-day life and messing up and messing other people's lives and
Yep.
being okay with it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's hard for me. Black people. I rarely hear black people say I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
Yeah. You know, it took me a long time. I never used to use those words.
See?
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it took me a long time. But I mean, I just wasn't sorry for what I did. So why am I gonna say I'm sorry?
But I'm saying but she's being honest. Like, but I'm saying
Yeah.
not just women. I'm talking about in general.
General, yeah.
Like you see, because accountability is so important to me, I pride myself without messing anyone over. Because
Yeah.
me, I care about people's feelings. I do. I really care about people's feelings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
And you don't know what that person may be going through,
Right.
or whatever, and you just adding more and more and more. Fire or whatever they go. You just
And you
adding
don't know
more
how
dishes.
they're gonna
How they gonna
respond to
exactly.
what you dishing.
Yeah.
That's very true, and a lot of people too.
You know
They
what I'm
lack
saying?
understanding to understand.
That's why I
when
said
they've
the
done
why.
something. Yeah, they lack understanding to understand.
Yeah.
What
'Cause if I just say,
did to
"Hey,
this
I'm
person.
sorry."
No, not even that. They don't even realize it did something to you. A lot of times they'll argue you down and make it seem like something is wrong with you, like you
'Cause they
tripping.
don't understand.
They don't understand. They lack the understanding to understand. I did something to this person that may have hurt that person.
I feel like life is a cause and effect.
Mm-hmm.
So when you talk about accountability, it's in any situation scenario, it's going to be accountability on all ends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there's a cause and effect, whether you want to agree with that or not. You did something to make this person do that.
Yeah.
And y'all both can be right. Because you felt how you felt, that person felt how they felt. Y'all both can be right, but taking accountability and understanding.
It's not about right or wrong when it comes to accountability. It's not about
like
who's right or wrong.
I'm sorry.
It's not about who's right or wrong. And that's the problem. And to me, that's one of the reasons why I tell me and my wife when we have conversations, we talking about, you know, the plight of the black community, whatever, and how come it's so hard for black people to do business together. And I say, man, it's going to be very difficult for that to ever take place because, for one thing, we don't know how to take accountability.
Yep.
And we don't understand how to put pride to the side to do something that's going to be monumental. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And a lot of people have too much pride to say, I messed up, or
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Or too much pride to even say, you know what, let's link up because
let's have a talk.
Yeah,
Let's have
you know
a
what I'm saying?
conversation.
They don't understand the importance of teaming up, or you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
The more the merrier, the easier it's going to be to accomplish a goal. You know what I'm saying?
We always have this. we
Yeah.
always have this
And when you do
conversation.
mess up within the relationship, no matter what it is, just take accountability. Like, yo,
I'm sorry.
I messed up.
I
My
messed
bad,
up.
bro.
My bad.
It was my
Yes,
fault. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
Exactly.
Tell me how you feel. I tell you how. You know what I'm saying? I apologize. And we move
past
on.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, we move
We don't
past
know
it.
how to do that in our
Yeah,
community,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You don't know how to.
No, it's a struggle. I
Yeah.
feel like everybody want to be right.
Yeah, but everybody
Yeah.
can't be right. You know what I'm saying? And even
Sometimes
so.
there's no right person at all. Because when you look at it from both ends, you're like, oh, okay, I can see what you were saying. Oh, I can see what you're saying too. It's no right or wrong. It's just accountability. Like, you know what? I did this and I apologize. This is the reason why I did that. Now, why'd you do what you did? It's a conversation. That's why I said for women, yeah, we got to add our little 2 cents. But it's more
10
like,
cents.
I want you to understand why I did it. Because maybe if you understand why I did it, we won't cross this line again. Maybe this won't happen. But if you don't understand why I did it and I just apologize and say, you know, Ralph, I'm so sorry. I may not even know what the hell I'm saying sorry
And
for.
not even that, you're prone to repeat it again. 'cause
Exactly, because I don't know what I'm saying. I'm
you
just
don't
saying
know,
sorry
you
because
just
I know I hurt
saying
your
it.
feelings.
Yeah,
So
you just
sorry.
saying it, but you don't do it.
What if the reason your feelings hurt, I'm really not sorry for? No, for real, because that happens. Like I be in situations sometimes. I'm in situations sometimes where a person may be offended, but I'm not sorry. You understand? I'm sorry that you're offended because that would not be my intentions. But I'm not sorry for maybe what I did or what I said. I will do it again. It's just
Then how can you be sorry if you do it again?
because the intention was not to hurt you.
But it did hurt the person.
Right. So,
then you
but I'm
still-
sorry for hurting you. I'm
So-
not sorry for the action because that's the action that I would take time and time again. It's just everybody is different. So in a world where everybody is different, right?
So then the best thing to do would just split with that person.
Exactly.
Your friendship don't even.
Exactly.
Right,
But
that's it.
but you have to come to that point of understanding. Now imagine if you don't explain or you don't talk. You don't even know that this person not even a person for you to be around. Like this, you understand what I'm saying? No.
I understand exactly what you're
Okay.
saying. I'm just like for me, I don't have a problem. Like for me, like I'm very big on like observing people.
Yeah.
So when I don't have friends like people have friends. People have friends like some people have 100 friends.
Yeah.
20
yeah.
friends, 30 friends, whatever.
Those are people you gotta watch.
For me, I don't have friends like that. Like I don't really have friends. I have family. Like if I consider you to be like a friend, you're a family.
Right.
Right. And that comes with a lot. It comes with a lot. To me, it comes with a lot. It comes with loyalty. Loyalty is very important to me.
Very,
Conversations between us is supposed to be between us. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like if I tell you something that's private,
It's for me and you. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's where
Yeah.
that's where it ends at. So for me, like with friends, I'm kind of iffy on people. Kind of stay away from people. I like to observe people, watch people.
Because you gotta see if that person is the right fit.
Yeah, because some people they be around you for specific reasons. You know what I'm saying? Trying to
Exactly.
use you. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
Then when you catch on to it, you say something. There's no
It's a
accountability.
problem.
Like, what are you
Yep.
talking about, dog?
Yeah.
Like,
Flip the script on you. Yeah, they flipped the script. We all been in that situation, man. Yeah.
So for me, man, I learned. Like I said, I'm not really a friendly person. Like I love people, but I stay away from people.
Yeah, you have
Yeah.
to.
Yeah, I love people. I
You
love
gotta keep
people.
your circle small.
Yeah.
Man, I got a dot, like a small little. I love people, but I stay away from people just because of that. Because I know at some point in time they're gonna cross you.
Yeah.
But that's what
It's
I mean.
inevitable.
It's like figuring out who's for you, who's not for you, who's for your circle, who's not for your circle. Because, like I said, there are times I have friends where they know that that's how Vic is. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna speak my mind. And so if I speak my mind and it offends you, I'm gonna apologize for offending you because that wasn't my intentions.
But you'll
I'm
take
gonna
the
speak
same
my
action.
mind. Yeah,
over again.
and so in
Yeah.
order for you to be my friend, you got to understand that. And a lot of my friends, that's what they like about me.
Okay.
Like I know she going. I know I'm not gonna want to hear that, but I know she gonna say it because that's how I am. So I have no problem taking accountability and saying, damn, I hurt your feelings.
Right.
I didn't mean to. But just know, if we have that conversation tomorrow, I'm still going to say the same thing, because I stand on that.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying? So maybe I'm not the right person to be around you, because I'm going to be true to, if I apologize and don't do it, I'm not being true to myself.
So, being that you are so outgoing and so forthcoming with this accountability, what is the hardest situation you had to take accountability for in your life? That you had to come to the realization, damn, this was my fault, man. You know, this is me. I got to take accountability, and I got to go and try to fix this, rectify the situation.
It doesn't happen often, to be honest. I think one of the biggest accountability moments for me was probably like when I was maybe like 24 or 25. I actually went to my mom and I apologized
For
my behavior growing up.
what was your behavior like?
I just was, because I didn't have my parents, and I mean, I was okay, but I traveled with, moving around and stuff like that. I think I was very aggressive. I had a bad attitude. I was very rambunctious. I was always in trouble in school. I was a smart girl, so I had all A's, so nobody really questioned me about it. They didn't make a big deal. It's like, well, Vicky got suspended again, but shit, she on the honor roll. Like, it was one of those.
Yeah.
But I was lashing out a lot growing up. So, and because my grandmothers was like my mother, me and my mother had a very strained relationship. So some of the things I said to her, some of the ways I treated her was very, if my daughter ever, I would probably like die. Yeah. So, because my mouth was, I always been like this. And that's what like my family would tell you. They'd be like, Vic always been like this, even as a kid. So it's, in a kid's body, as adults, you're like, who the hell is she talking to? But that's how they allowed me to be me because of my situation. So I went to her, I thought about it, and I apologized, because I said, that's not the right way, or that's not how I should have handled it. Granted, understand why I did it. I could take accountability, but I'm not saying that I won't do it again, because there's a reason why I did it. But the accountability in me is saying, I really hurt you by doing these things. And that was not, I wasn't thinking I want to hurt you. It was more or less, I was just lashing out.
Just being a kid.
Taking accountability and saying, you know what, I'm sorry.
I can respect that. What about you, brother?
Yeah, going back to what I said earlier today.
You got to.
No, I'm gonna explain it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna explain it, bro. Yeah, just going back to what I said. When I was young, dating. Matter of fact, it was one in particular. It was this one chick, one female that I really liked, or whatever. But I fucked her over. I really did. You know what I'm saying? So that it resonated with me. Like,
how'd you screw her over? What'd you do?
Just immature, man. Just doing dumb shit, man. Just taking.
You cheated on her?
Cheated on her, taking her through the mud and all that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This was long time ago.
Right.
Or whatever. So, now I'm like, dang, man, she didn't deserve this. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Or whatever. She didn't deserve it. So it took a lot out of me to just say, I'm sorry. Even though I know she hated me.
You said it's sorry. You said it's sorry years later, or
No, years later, as I got older. You know what I'm saying? As I got older and I matured, and I realized, like, damn, Al, you really fucked up right here. You really, you know what I'm saying? Because this was a good person.
She could have been your wife.
Genuinely, she was a good person, or whatever. Like,
Dang.
genuinely good person, or whatever. This is about 18, 20 years ago.
Wow.
Or whatever. Good person, man. You know what I'm saying? So, so I just took it upon myself to reach out to her and like, hey, I'm sorry. I understand we was young at the time or whatever, I was dumb. Please excuse me or whatever, this is where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, she accepted my apology and we just moved past it. Yeah. After all
I
these
love
years.
that.
Yeah,
I love that. What about you?
Yeah.
Who, me?
Yeah, what's your biggest accountability moment?
My biggest accountability moment is a lot. There's a lot of them.
No, but what's the biggest? What's the one where you were like, this took everything out of me?
Well, I think I transferred school. I left North Miami. I went back to NMB, and I met two twins at NMB.
Oh boy!
And then I went to Crop because I used their address to go to Crop. So then, I actually saw my wife in the hallway. And I saw her walking. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna hit that." I was new at the schoolhouse. You know what I'm saying? Drew up. You nice stuff. I said, "Oh, I'm gonna hit that." So I go up to her, I'm trying to talk to her, but I'm just looking at her like a piece of meat. Like, boy, I'm trying to figure out how I'm a flambe, you know what I'm saying? How I'm gonna put on the grill, I'm like, yeah, boy, look at that. She see me, she like, oh, for me to talk to you, whatever, I gotta go speak to the twins because she knew I was cool with the twins. So what kind of person you are? Meet me by the by the bleachers or some crap like that after school. I said, what? I said, this girl just turned me down. What the fuck? I said, all right. I ain't talked to her for the whole year, the rest of the year, man. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Man, she don't know who I am.
I was about to say, you don't know who I
I'm
am.
like, man, forget this girl, man. So I go to summer school because, I had to go to summer school. She's in my class. I'm like, oh, here go this girl, man. So I'm in summer school and I just happened to get sick. I got sick and everything. And she actually was taking care of me in class, like bringing me food and stuff and making sure I was okay, giving me water, talking to me. And I'm like, and I had to take accountability because for that whole year, I would walk by her and she'd be looking at me. One time she was like, she was going to say something. And I'm just like, I kept going. And I was like, damn. And I had to apologize to her. I said, you know what, you're really a cool person. Yeah. And I had bad intentions. And you realize, no, I didn't misread. I was just being me.
Right.
But I wanted to apologize because I was going to take advantage of you. You know what I'm saying? And you saw it in me, and you were smart enough to not allow me to do that. So I want to apologize for being the a-hole to you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So she was like, "It's cool," So we became really cool friends. Really cool friends. Hung out and everything. Never touched her. Just hanging out, being her friend. You know what I'm saying? That's what. That made me realize, like sometimes, man, God will make things happen on purpose so you can learn things. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, if it had gone my way, she wouldn't have been my wife. Because anytime I touch a girl, I lose interest in you. And I told her that. She'd be like, "Why you don't grab my hand or kiss me?" I said, "Listen, the minute I touch you, I do anything with you, all the interest of trying to get to know you."
And you was young too at the time. You was
bro,
young.
Come on. We was young out here, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. I'm like, man. She's like, "What do you mean?" I said, "Listen, the minute
this is how I am."
I'm telling you, I'm like, the minute you let me get the cookie,
it's a wrap.
Next.
Yeah.
I'm trying to conquer the next thing,
Well, see, that was God. He was already moving things.
Yeah, but I had to be honest with her, like, cause she tried to kiss me and I'd be like, nope. She like, "You don't like me?" I said, "I like you a lot. I'm saving you."
That's why I'm not doing it.
Because you're a nice person. I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying?
So you was taking accountability without realizing you was taking accountability.
No, I apologized to her first.
And then
in that time, and then I proceeded to be her friend because I was wrong. I was like, I did not know you was a cool person like that. Because I like accountability for me. Like I said, man, I grew up with my mom and my little sister, so she made me mature faster. Like I had certain things I had to do. Like walk my sister to school, pick her up from school, making sure like, my mom would cook, but I got to make sure we eat and everything, make sure we go to bed by a certain time. And as I got older, those things responsibilities became more and more and more. So that to me, accountability was like,
you see, for me, when I was younger, I just didn't want to accept it.
Yeah.
Because my mom, she showed me all those things. But
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
like for me,
I just didn't want to accept it. Back in the days.
Like I had this one homeboy, man. Me and him was really tight. I used to be at his crib all the time, and his dad used to always talk to me because he'll be trying to talk to his son, but he won't want to listen. Yeah. But I'm like, and I say, man, let me hear that. He's like, what you mean? So he's giving me game, and he used to always use the word accountability. And I'm like, what? And I asked him, I'm like, what's that? I think I was like in middle school. Yeah. I'm like, what's that? So he started breaking up. I said, oh, mom. I said, oh, in Creole. I said, that's what he's like. What's that? That's what my mom always telling me to do. I gotta be the man and be the helper around the house. So she already put that in me. I just didn't know what it was. So when I met her and I was going to do her wrong, it was easy to apologize. Like, yo, my bad. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to do you one even better. I'm going to save you from me. I'm going to be your friend. Yeah, I'm going to be your friend. Because the minute anything else take place, we ain't going to be friends no more because I ain't going to treat you the same. Right. We ain't going to talk the same.
You see what you just said? That's the same thing that happened with me with that young lady. Remember what you just said? And that's exactly what happened. She was good.
We all was the same thing. The minute you get what you after,
that's it.
We ain't finna talk. I ain't got time to be on the phone with you no more. I have no more interest in you whatsoever.
But at that age, I feel like that is kind of where you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
we young.
Even now, these young, I look at them and I'm like, that's what it is. And that's just the cycle, to me, a cycle of life. Like, that's what it is. That's why it's important to teach our daughters, don't give your cookie up. You know what I mean? Because these young guys, they not, your mind not there to be like, oh, this is going to be my wife. No, you're just here for the moment.
Listen, man, if you are a young girl, and I tell my daughter, I tell both my daughters this, but I tell them all the time, don't listen to these little suckers out there, man. Because I used to run the same game. They laugh at me. They say, "Oh, daddy, you just talk." I said, "Listen, I don't think you understand. Your daddy I was a bad man, man." You know
I know you might not feel that way.
I was a bad man, bro. And I would tell you, man, you are the greatest creation God made.
Make you feel so special.
Man, listen, you're gonna feel special till you give up the cookie. I'm gone.
Yep.
Because your value is like, come on, man. Now I know I can just call you whenever I want to.
But you know, I think it's a male female dynamic. That's that's at that age. It's like a male female dynamic. It is.
Be more specific.
That's a male female dynamic at that age. What I mean by that is like usually, typically, that's what you see. You know, like the girls are looking for love, and oh my God, you know, and then the guy they just trying to smash.
Well,
so it's a fair dynamic that I feel like young girls, not mature enough in the brain, you don't see it.
Well, they don't know no better,
right?
Because a lot of young girls just want to feel love.
Exactly.
And then the worst thing about us young men is when we're growing up, we're around the older dudes in the neighborhood. They tell you all the time, man, if you got a girlfriend, you lame, you a sucker. Or you don't got multiple women, you a sucker. Yeah, see, I didn't know no better because, like I said, again, I understood accountability.
Yeah.
But I also understood what the game was. What the game was. The game was I had to run through them.
That's why I say that's the dynamic,
and that's not the right way to go. Nope. As I got older, once I met my girl, right, and me and her we became real cool. I say, damn, I played the game very dirty.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And I had to, fall back. I fell back, and because one particular girl, she was really crazy. You know what I'm saying? She was stalking me. When I told her, I said, yo, I'm talking to this girl I really like. Me and you, I can't. I'm saying
they get in their feelings.
Oh my God, man! I'm talking about knocking on my door. Like, how you know where I live?
Yep.
All kind of craziness, man. I'm in the store with my girl.
Emotional beings.
She's showing up at the store.
Yep.
I'm like, yo,
that's crazy.
Girls are emotional beings.
That's some crazy
yeah,
So it's like teaching your sons, like, hey, don't do that.
Oh, I'm gonna teach my son.
Because these girls are not. This is why people wind up in crazy situations. And stuff.
And they'll have you believe the more girls you ran through
the cooler you are.
But it don't hold no value,
nope.
bro. It really, at the end of the day, bro, you just wasting time, man. You could have been making money, doing something for your future. Like, to me, I'm gonna teach my son, and I tell my son, I talk to him now. He don't understand me, but I give him rules, and I give him, I ask him questions, and I give him answers, and he remembers them.
About accountability,
about everything, not just the stock market. You know what I'm saying? He's very smart and up to date with that.
Just teaching him all around.
You know what I'm saying? I tell him, like, saying, who's the most important person? He's like, me. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, and after you, who else? He's like, mommy and my sister. I said, and then you, because I tell him I'm last. You don't got to worry about me. We always protect mommy, and you know what I'm saying? Like, I teach him different things, and it's stuck in his brain. You feel what I'm saying? Accountability. Yeah, accountability is very important, man, because it's either you're going to raise your kid or some sucker on the street.
Man, you're right.
And like I said, a lot of people lied to me about a lot of things that I thought was the way. It wasn't the way. You know what I'm saying? I lost a lot of time playing around with these jokers, man, thinking, this is how I gotta live. I gotta meet this girl. I gotta be with a different girl at least. You know what I'm saying? All the time.
Yeah.
Like,
now, when I had my daughters, man, I took accountability seriously because I didn't want no bad karma, man.
Yeah, and it's real.
Because you screwing over women and you got girls. I was like, boy, I see why God gave me 2 girls. You know how they always say that, right? Yeah, man, I took that accountability serious, man.
Yeah.
Seriously. That's why I didn't mess around like that. Don't get me wrong. If I came across a bad apple, hey, that was on you. But no, I'm just saying. But for the most part, for me, I made sure I took accountability for myself. Like, I just, I'm gonna be straight up with you or whatever. I give you the option or whatever if you want to deal with me.
And that's a part of accountability too. Just recognizing who you are and and delivering it properly.
Right,
like, this is who I am. This is where I am in my life. Are you okay with this? That's accountability. Because once you say yes, anything that follows after that, that's not on me now. That's on you.
Right.
Because I was very clear.
Because I don't want to lie to a woman. That's one thing I'm not doing. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not going to trick you. I'm not doing none of that stuff. I'm going to be real with you. I'm going to tell you how it is.
And that's another thing. That's another thing I be telling some of my partners. I tell them, I say, if you lying to a woman and sleep with her, you're not really, you're not really kicking this. That's not game. That's not being. You're not a player neither.
That'll make you cool at all.
Yeah, you lied to her. You know what I'm saying? You told her one thing and you had another thing in mind.
Yeah.
If you really about that,
you're going to tell her the truth.
You're going to tell the truth and let her decide whether she want to deal with you or not.
And a lot of women, I can attest, a lot of women, that's what we say. I say that all the time to people in not just relationship, everything having to do with life. I'd rather you give me what it is. Let me make the decision. Because I may just be like, you know what? That's the place I'm at in my life. Yeah. That's okay. We could do that. But if you lying, now we have a problem because you addressed me in a different manner. So now I can only deal with you how you came to me. Not in later on, 6 months later, now you want to change it. No.
No, you gotta be yourself. You gotta be yourself at all times.
You bring me the energy you want me to receive, and I will receive it.
Because accountability, man, is one of the greatest things that a person can learn to take in life.
Yeah.
Accountability.
I can take accountability.
Because that could change your life, man.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
time,
Just being able to take accountability.
I feel
all
like it helps with
aspects.
healing.
Yeah.
It helps
Everything.
with just like growth.
Yeah.
Human growth, you know,
There you
because
go.
when you can when I could take accountability, it's easier for me to deal with the repercussions of things. I could take okay, I did this, I did that. All right, so this is why. Okay, all right, I understand.
Yeah, because you got to do is they'll come home from prison doing prison time, whatever it is. They be like, oh, it's this person's fault.
No, it's your fault.
Man, listen,
fault.
bro. If you wasn't around, you was involved, you was around. It's your fault. It is what it is, man. But the sooner you take accountability,
You can move forward.
you can move forward,
forward.
and it's not gonna happen again, bro.
Yeah.
Because now you like, man, I'm not gonna be around certain people, certain situations.
Right.
That's taking
why-
accountability,
right.
bro.
That's why me personally, that's why I don't like snitches and stuff. Because especially if you're into illegal stuff, you knew what you was getting into. So when you get caught, don't talk.
Hey,
Take
man.
accountability.
Accountability
You know what I'm
goes a
saying?
long way,
Accept it.
man. Something like I say, stay away from people, bro, that you got no business being around.
Yep.
And if you know what time it is,
Right.
find you another situation to
Yep.
get into. And like I say, it's always better to lay it out on the table. This
Yeah.
is what it is. This
This
is
is
what
how
it,
I am.
Right.
you deal with it. You decide. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to lie to anybody to fit in. I don't got time for it.
I feel like it's a more of a comforting thing as well when you can be accepted for who you are.
It's very
You know, so it's
comfortable.
like I could be in my own skin. I don't have to change up. I don't have to be somebody else. And you fully understand who I am as a person.
And why would you want to be somebody else? Ain't nobody else like you.
You. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't, yeah, there's nobody
It's
else.
only one of one. Like
of
let's.
one.
But you know, sometimes I feel like that's the gateway. People use that to get in. So
Get in.
yeah, like to get in the door. So like how you were saying, I'm gonna pretend or portray myself to be this way because it's a gateway. This is how I know I can maybe get in.
But you'll never be able to be yourself
Exactly.
once you do that because you was never yourself.
And
in the
that's
first
but
place.
that's probably a place you don't belong either. If you gotta be somebody, you don't
That's
even
what I'm
belong
saying.
there.
You don't need to be
You know?
around there. You have to be yourself at all time, and that goes for especially with the youngins today, man.
Yeah.
Man,
Trying to
some
fit
of y'all
in.
boy, y'all doing life. Y'all don't
Yeah.
even know what life is. You know what I'm saying? Y'all 17, 18 got life sentences, man.
It's
You got
sad.
young women that's 14, 15, 16 pregnant because you
Yep.
being too fast. You
and don't even know like this is your life. You have altered your life in a matter of an instant.
quick second because you want to know, you want to act like you know it all. You don't even know what accountability is yet,
Yeah,
man.
man.
You know what I'm saying? And now you got to deal with it,
Exactly, a whole nother form of accountability,
bruh.
Shit
responsibility.
You know, imagine that judge hit that gravel, life without parole.
No, man.
You
Nope.
18 years old.
Yeah. I see it all the time, man. When I'm reading the newspaper.
heartbreaking.
Yeah, bro. It's like, what are you doing, bro? Like, and kid not even like that. You're not even like that. You ain't grow up like that. You had good parents,
But it's poor accountability.
but you hanging out with the wrong people just so you can fit in. You don't want to be you gotta learn to be yourself and love yourself, bro. Nobody else gonna do it for you. You know what I'm saying? Pff, man, I wish a sucker would try to get me into something, man. You must have lost your mind, bro.
That's why I
don't-
said with the growth and maturity, it comes like, you know, your mind gets a little bit better. You're like, no, I'm not really going to put myself in. But these young kids, they don't.
Man, one thing I knew from when I was a youngin', if I'm gonna get in trouble for anything, and I'm talking about the first person, when I say trouble, I ain't even talking about the law first, I'm talking about my mama.
Yeah.
At least if I'm gonna disappoint my mama, it's gonna be because I came up with the
I
idea.
wanted to do it.
Right.
I came up with the idea, and I'm saying I put it in play, in position, right? And we executed it. And went
Yep.
wrong, okay, I
can take accountability.
take accountability.
Yep.
I tell my mom, I'm sorry, mom. I ain't worried about the law because I'm worried about my mama's feelings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not doing nothing nobody else come up
And
with
that
that don't make
goes-
sense to me.
That goes back to what I was saying, where my mom will always say, you know, long as you can live with the consequences.
Consequences.
Because I
Yeah.
got to a point where I was saying, let me live my life. I want to do what I want
But
to do.
even though she said that didn't resonate with you at
It
that
did.
age. You
It
didn't-
resonated with me in the sense of everything from that point, which was like middle school. Any choices I made in my life, I'm able to live with them because I made those choices. And that's how I kind of carry myself. Like if I'm gonna do it, even if when it was crazy stuff I was doing.
But that's not that still ain't gonna stop you from making the bad decisions. though.
No, it's not about stopping me from making it. It's about me taking accountability for them. Saying, yes, I did that.
And
accepting it.
Yeah.
Where that way, no, you can't tell me my truth. I know exactly what I did. I knew what I was doing before I did it. I made the decision to do it and I'm comfortable with it. Or even if I'm not comfortable with the decision, because maybe I didn't think it all the way through, I know I gotta live with it. So I'm gonna live with it.
I don't think kids today are built for accountability.
Heck no.
I don't think kids today understand
Nope.
consequence.
Consequences.
Because for them, it's an imaginary realm. It's not reality for them. It's like almost like playing a video game. I feel like they live their life like they in a video game.
I tell them
Sometimes I'm like, damn, is this The Sims?
I tell them little jokers all the time. This one thing about this game right here we playing, you can't hit restart, bro.
Nope.
You can't come back.
You can't come
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
And
yeah.
you know how them jokers, they be playing these video games. You go in the closet, you pick out an outfit.
Yeah.
You can't
That's
do it.
it.
Once you die, you ain't no coming
ain't
back
coming
and
back.
picking an outfit. You gone.
But these youngsters, they don't understand.
They don't
that,
understand
man.
that. They think
Don't
it's a
understand
game.
that.
So
That's
you
why they
imagine.
be quick to whack each other.
Yeah,
man.
Yep.
but whack what? You gonna whack him, and then you gonna get caught. You gonna do life. So
When I see
he's
them
gone,
murder-
and you're gone, bro. You gonna do life,
Because
bro.
there's no accountability.
Yep, none.
Yeah.
Bro,
understand.
listen, man. It's
None. Hanging with the wrong people, hanging with the wrong crowd, doing stuff that everybody else is doing. Not understanding this is consequences to the things you're doing. If you can live with the consequences, hey, go ahead.
and if you're not a leader, it's cool, bro. You don't got to be a leader, bro. You just got to find your pack.
Yeah.
You know what
your
I'm saying?
pack.
Find your pack,
Yeah.
bro.
Because everybody is not leaders.
Yeah, you got to find your pack. And when I say find your pack, you got to find people that's like-minded.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you're not a leader, you just going to join the bad kids just
Yeah.
because they the bad kids and they accept you.
Nah.
You're not built like that. You need to find your crowd,
And truly,
man.
they don't accept you. Let's be real. If you are, when you're, I don't
No,
wanna
they don't
say
accept you because they're going to make you the do boy.
right, but that's not accepting you. They're using you.
Yeah, they're going to use
They're
you.
using
but
you.
But they don't know that.
Yeah, but
They
that's
young.
why I'm telling them. If you find a group of bad kids and you feel like you fitting in, you not. They're
Nah,
using.
bro,
You're
they
the
gonna
person
use
that they're
you.
using because everybody else around them, they can't use them
They're
that way.
gonna use you for
Yeah.
weed money because you know your
They gonna
parents
use
give you
you to go do the
allowance.
dumb stuff.
Yeah, your parents give you allowance. You probably got a car.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Now we want to ride with you. Let's hang out.
Bro,
Nah.
listen, bro. Find your pack, bro. Find your pack. You know what I'm
Like-minded
saying? And
individuals.
If you're a young girl, find girls that's like you, that like the same things you like.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Don't try to force friendships because it's only going to lead into bad situations. I'm
But the
telling
most
you.
important part, find friends that accept accountability too.
Yeah.
That's
Once
the
you
most
find your
important.
pack, you're going to do
Yeah.
that.
They'll all
That's
have
important.
accountability
Yeah.
under the
All
same
under the
circumstances.
same
Yeah.
circumstances. That
Because
is correct.
otherwise, man, you wasting time, bro. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get, you don't want that life sense. You know what I'm saying? I'm telling you.
Life
Every
is
time I
rich.
moved, that's what it was like. It was like finding your pack, like finding
Yeah.
a group of people that's kind of like you, that want to do the things that you want to do.
That you like, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Because I moved sometimes and I had like relatives that went to school, but you just blood. You not my pack. You get what I'm saying? So it's like we don't do the same stuff. We don't like the same stuff. You're just blood. So I'm gonna deal with you how I deal with you, but my pack is over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? And then sometimes it was like, I don't want you to be in my pack. I know my pack, we fighting. I know my pack, we getting in trouble, we getting suspended. You not there. So I'm gonna leave you with your group
You gotta
of
be
friends.
with your group of friends, man.
Because I don't want to get you in trouble.
And
That's
if you-
accountability. I want you to stay there. I don't want them to say Vic got you in trouble. No. Stay over there.
And if you in middle school, you in high school, bro, network, bro. Be cool with everybody,
What?
man. The nerds, you know what I'm
So you
saying?
be surprised.
Man, listen, bro.
You be
Listen, man, you're
surprised.
going to be surprised how smooth high school's going to be for you.
Yep.
Be cool with
You
everybody,
need
man.
different groups for different
Yeah,
reasons.
Different
once you
reasons.
graduate,
Yep.
man, and you still have a good vibe, a good relationship with those people, they're going to put you on to
Oh,
things.
so, right. I'm
Yep.
glad you said
You
that.
have to have a good
Yep.
network,
And that's what I
man.
told my nephew. My nephew, he's in middle school right now, and I told him, I said, "Yo, Jeff," I said, "You see the Arab kids, the Chinese kids?
Those are the ones you better
I
make
say,
friends with.
Make friends with those kids."
The nerds,
I
bro.
man,
the
I tell
nerds,
him
the
that
very
all.
smart
I
kids
tell
that
him
stay
that.
to themselves.
Yeah, I tell my nephew that all the time. I say, "Yo, make friends with them, network with them," because I'm telling you, 20 years later, them Arabs, them
Rich.
Chinese
Man.
kids that you going to school with, they gonna be running.
The
shit.
very people you see people
Right.
making fun
And
of.
they
Those
can
are the
put you
people you want
on.
to be friends
Right,
with, bro.
and they can put you
yeah,
on.
man, because
Right.
they have a future. They take life
Mhm.
seriously
Serious.
already. Yeah,
Accountability.
man, bro. Listen, man.
It's our community.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully the black community will one day wake up and we'll all start taking accountability for everything that's taking place in our community. You know what I'm saying? From the family heirlooms being passed
Yeah.
down, which is Section 8. Y'all love that. You know?
Okay.
It's family heirloom. Yeah, it's
Food
true.
stamps.
You guys,
Welfare.
we got to learn to break that cycle and take
man.
accountability and say we want better for
Yeah.
ourselves and our children because they ain't going to give it to us. And to do that, we got to become one, man. We got to put our money together and move.
And I feel like
Feel me?
when you do
Yeah.
that, it'll also bring forth a different conversation.
Yeah.
Because I'm tired of hearing a conversation about, black folks being low class or not having. It's like, well, when we going to do something different to get to where we're
but
trying to be?
And then they're like, it's the white man's fault. The white man
Take
is holding me back.
accountability.
Man,
You don't
we
want to
in-
get a job because you want to keep your food stamps.
Yeah.
I mean, well, then how you expect to get out of lower class?
Man, we in 2023, man. If we can't put our heads together to ball to build something of value. And stop complaining,
Because
man.
it's too much information out here too.
Exactly.
To still be at the bottom.
The
It's too much
options, the
information.
opportunities. It's like
It's
you're
out
missing
here.
them.
Yeah.
You're missing
yeah.
them.
Yeah, but it starts with the mindset too,
Yeah.
man. A lot of people just lazy.
That
They're
and
lazy.
everybody's trying to compete with
Trying
other
to compete
people.
with other
Stop
people.
trying
Yeah.
to compete.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Focus
Stop
on you.
trying to compete. and try to come together to build, bro. That's how you ball. You can't ball by yourself, bro.
Yeah.
Even the man that's on the corner doing wrong, believe me, it's a team.
Yep.
Everybody's on the corner
Another one on
together
the other
doing.
block.
You feel me? Everybody's together doing wrong.
Yeah.
Why can't we all come together and do right?
Right. Because yeah.
It's the same concept, bro.
Accountability. Understanding what you got
Think
going
about
on and
us growing up.
standing in
man.
it.
About 20 niggas on one area
one
doing
area
bad.
doing
We
bad.
can't have 20 dudes come together to do good.
Right.
Come on, we could do that.
Put your heads together and make it happen.
Accountability.
And
So
get, right, and get away from these systems, man.
yeah,
That's keeping
that's
us
the only way.
down. Get
Well,
away
that's
from
the
the
only way to do it, man. You can fight the power.
Yeah, man.
Fight the power. You know,
Yeah.
but I hope you guys enjoy this conversation of accountability. And like she said, accountability is taking responsibility for your actions, for what
Right.
you've done to somebody else. Whether in your eyes it was right or it was wrong, if that person felt a certain way, you
gotta
have to
take
take accountability and
accountability.
apologize and understand where they're coming from. And again, doesn't mean you're wrong, it doesn't mean they're right. It's just understanding you have to have
There's
between one
differences.
another. Yeah, everybody's different. Everybody take things differently. But at the end of the day, we all people. We all gotta treat each other with love and respect, right?
Yep.
So with that being said, man, we hope y'all enjoyed this conversation. We hope you guys like, subscribe,
Comment.
and
Hit the like button.
come on, Al, man, you gotta hit it.
Hit the like button.
Hit the like button, man. And
Hit the like
subscribe,
button,
and subscribe,
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 and
and
please
share.
do comment, man. And when you guys do right, we're gonna write back. I promise you, we're not gonna hit you with the thank you. We appreciate it.
Thank you
We're
for
gonna
your
let Vic. We're gonna let Vic handle
Thank you
the
for your
conversation.
comment.
Yeah, because I do that too. I do that a lot, man. But I apologize. I'm gonna
If
let
you
Vic-
comment, I'm gonna comment
I'm
back.
we
We're
gonna-
gonna have a discussion, a
There you go.
conversation.
There you
But
go.
please understand, it's all love.
It's all love over
It's
here,
all
man.
love,
And with
man.
that being said, we appreciate you guys, man. And
Thank
hopefully we can come
you.
together and change tomorrow today with love and respect.
Peace. Blessings.
You cannot take my mind. You cannot take my heart. You cannot take my soul. You cannot take my goals. You cannot stop my time. You cannot stop my grind. What's mine will always be mine. I was born to be a fighter, left alone in the fire. Had no one to come and save me. Had to learn I have to save me. Mama always told